And we're live. I realized yesterday that it's been a while since I've gone live, and it's good to be with all of you again. And as I was setting up, I haven't done it in a while, so I had to find my mouse and put this all together again. So it's like riding a bike. You put it all together real quick. So it's good to see everyone and the energies. There's one theme of the energies that we've had lately, and that's the energy of purging. And that's what we're going to discuss today. We're going to discuss the energy of purging. Maybe in your everyday life, you've been experiencing a lot of purging, and the purging is going to manifest in certain ways. And we're going to talk about the different ways that it manifests, and maybe a symptom that you're physically feeling as well, and I'm feeling as well. So you know, it's that's what the overall theme of the event is, right? It's the reset, and we're going through resets after resets. But in the Schumann resonance, in the last few days, we're seeing this energy come in and reset our reality personally, and eventually it purges through the collective. And you know, we're going to have a new earth that we're all going to be part of. So it's good to see you all. I see a lot of you are feeling this as well. I'm just giving another minute for those to log on so they don't miss this important update. But it's great to be with all of you again. It's a different energy when you're live versus when you're out in nature. So all right, let's get this show on the road. The Schumann resonance is giving us energies, and these energies are purging. And we could be purging people from our lives. We could be purging fake friends and fake family. We could be purging subconscious programs that we have. So during the course of your life, you might have had subconscious programs that things need to be a certain way. And in the last maybe week, as this new energy has arrived, you're purging these subconscious programs that you lived by for most of your life. And I'm going through this as well. So as we go through this time period, these are the life lessons that are going to prepare us for the great shift that everyone, the whole collective, is about to experience. We're learning that free will is the law of the universe. And when it comes to the purge of people, when it comes to the purging of fake people and fake friends and fake family in our lives, it's all part of the design. So vibrational synchronization, I just shared that with you recently. Vibrational synchronization. You're going to now be in alignment. We're going through a realignment right now. So you're purging people from your life that don't serve your greatest purpose. We're going from dark to light. So what you're going to see is, as Dr. Bruce Lipton said, language was designed to hide feelings. So people would say certain things to you in the past, and they no longer could hide in this new energy. So you're going to be purging, and you're going to be picking up something new. You have to purge to make room to pick up new family and new friends. You know, I recently also saw that two of my brothers that share on here as well shared the same energy vibration that people will turn on you. So I want you to sit back and reflect on your everyday life. Think about everything that's going on in the world right now. And do you see that there are people that are turning on you? And I'm here to share this message. Don't feel bad about it. That's just the energy of this time period. These people, they weren't there to serve your greatest purpose. And as we know, we're going through this great shift. People will turn on you. And we're all seeing this, right? We're collaborating. And if you feel this, and I'm reading the chat, a lot of people are seeing this. Maybe you have a different belief system than them, and they pretend to be, all love and light or light workers. And because you have a different belief system, what is hidden, right? The anger will rise to the surface, and you'll see this manifest. And then you purge. You purge the people from your everyday life to make room for better people and better relationships. We're purging the subconscious programs. You might have subconscious programs, maybe on a diet or an exercise, maybe on your spiritual awakening journey. Things have to be a certain way. And now you're realizing, right, that these subconscious programs do not serve our greatest purpose. So we can also purge subconscious programs. And even on my journey, and I'll be sharing a lot of this coming up as we approach year 3. Some of the foods that I'm eating have changed, right? So I've purged subconscious programs that I've had in the past, and now starting new things. We also might be purging from our solar plexus, right? So our stomach, right? So some of you might be feeling the purge in your stomach, in your solar plexus, right? So over the course of time, we've built up this anxiety. We've built up all of this that lingers in our solar plexus, that lingers inside of our intestines. And now this new energy, this lighter energy is coming in, and it's helping us purge these stored energies that we've had over the course of our journey. So if you've also been experiencing lately purging in the solar plexus, please share that in the comments with others. So the matrix, it weighs us down, and it attacks our solar plexus. It attacks our stomach region. And many of you might be hearing this, and this resonates with you. That's how they keep their control through anger. So over time, we hold on to this anxiety, and it could be from the past. And when we purge these energies, sometimes the past feelings that we've had, they might come up to the surface, and that's okay. We need to let it go, let it out. So we're all feeling the purging. We're feeling the purging physically in our vessel as we're activating our light bodies. We're changing. We're purging the subconscious programs, the way that we used to live life, and we thought that this was the way, and it actually wasn't the way. It was subconscious programs that were given to you by people that did not give your greatest purpose in mind. And we're also purging relationships. Could be fake family, fake friends, fake anything. And everything is going from dark to light. And it's okay to experience this. And I'm sharing this, and even some of my brothers that shared this energy as well. That you might be experiencing people that might turn on you. And that's okay. Because now we're seeing the authentic truth. I rather be surrounded by real people, real energy, and not the fake. We want to remove the fake. That's why we're removing all the fake. We're removing fake subconscious programs. We're removing fake food. And we're raising our core by vibrational frequency by doing this. It is important, even on my journey. Like sometimes you might say, these they need to be here, but they don't need to be here. Because when you cut the cords, when you remove the dense energy, you make room for so many greater things. And you can't carry this when you're carrying all this back. Some people might have been, part of your journey for many years, and it's hard to let go of these people. But we're learning that they weren't truthful. It's better to be alone. I shared this with you many times. It's better to be alone than be weighed down or have the fear and anxiety of following a crowd that doesn't serve your greatest purpose. It's better to be alone. I shared recently with you, you need to be an army of one. You need to be an army of one, and that's what I'll do. I'll be an army of one, and so will you. And the fake will fall. You'll see him fall from your everyday life. And I'm here to make you rise, and don't feel upset when the fake falls away. And it also could be, scary or difficult when you're trying to change your own subconscious programs. You might change your own routines and rituals. And now it's all new. And it shakes you up at your core. And that's okay. The universe sends better things to you once you have purged. So that's why the purging is so important. Anytime you purge, you have rooms so that the universe, right, it's going to bring you better things, right? So you have to keep this in mind. Don't listen to the words. Everything is revealed through energy. Some people might say that they're woke, or they might say that they're light workers. But if you have a different belief system than them, the truth will rise to the surface. We're all sovereign beings. If you're an authentic person, you will vibrate in the frequency of authenticity. I've shared this for a long time. And as we go through this event, this shift, you will all come to see that the highest level of vibrational consciousness is authenticity. And I shared that a couple of days ago. You will like that video. And everything is changing. As we go into year 3, I'll be doing a lot of changes as well. We'll be sharing new things and, trying new things, because we're breaking free of subconscious programs. We don't grow if we don't purge. Sometimes the purging is not so easy, right? It's not fun to purge. But when we purge, we're making room for so much more. And it's important to go through these time periods of purging. And that's what the Schumann Resonance is giving us. So remember that visible light is only a small fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum. And we're undergoing these upgrades right now. These energies are affecting us. It's affecting our cells. We have trillions of cells that have DNA receptors. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. So we want to keep our DNA nice and strong. Some of you are already becoming aware of telomeres, right? The tips of DNA. And the DNA is much more important than we were led to believe. So we always want to keep our DNA nice and strong. And we're going through these changes. So even though we can't see these energies, sometimes we say that, these things don't exist. Humans are blind to over 90% of the universe. We're blind. We can't see them because they're not invisible light. All these frequencies, right? I'm seeing the chat. People know about telomeres. This is the important stuff that our people need to know about. And Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's why the matrix is falling. That's why your fake friends, your fake family, your fake relationships, whatever it might be, everyone's different. You're seeing it rise to the surface now. And there is no stopping this right now. So I'm here to motivate you and make you feel okay. You're okay, kid. It's okay to go through purging. We're purging people, things, and situations in this time period. And if you're also experiencing the energy of purging, whatever it might be, it could also be from your physical vessel as well. We're all purging. And we want to remove the dense energies. So just like, any machine, you don't want it to have it all clogged up, right? We want to clean ourselves up. We want to clean the energetic cords up. Sometimes we might say, oh, it's an energetic cord. It doesn't exist, but they do exist. And you will find yourself when you're by yourself It's better to be alone than follow a crowd going in the wrong direction. It's better to be alone than have narcissistic energy vampires siphoning your energy away, that lie to your face through words. Dr. Bruce Lipton said that language was designed to hide feelings, and this was the way of the Matrix, and this is what society and the world was all about. And we're sharing this. We're seeing the collapse of narcissism. We're seeing the collapse of fakeness. And that's what this purge is all about. And I hope that this message is helpful for you, because we're all going to be experiencing purging right now. This is the purge of the lower density vibrations. And now you have room for so much more. And it happens in a shift. It's not all going to happen at once, but right now, when you experience a purge and it's not feeling so great, you say, oh, it's not so comfortable to purge. When you go through this energy of purging, it's going to make you lighter, and it's for your greatest purpose. And we always can see this in the Schumann resonance. When you see these activities, and then when we are collaborating as the collective, what you're experiencing in your everyday life is the energy theme for the collective as well. We all know that we're purging the filth out of this world. And we could all see, right? The last year gave us clear vision, 2020 vision. We all have 2020 vision now. And we could all see the invisible enemy. But these subconscious programs that were placed in our mind, it takes a lot of energy to clear the subconscious programs in your mind, right? There's nothing out there. We say it all the time, right? It's actually all in your mind and how you want to hold on to something. Let it go. Let it go and ride the waves, right? I was at the beach the other day, and there was a hurricane that came up the coast. It was a tropical storm, and the waves were so big, and all the surfers were riding the waves. So if you just go out into the ocean and you see these massive waves, boom, you get knocked over and crushed. But if you can ride the wave, you have a much better experience. And I hope that this is helpful for all of you, that we need to learn how to ride these waves, and we need to learn how to just go with the energy, because it will carry us all away. And that's why we're building up to the great solar flash. Many of you have been on this journey with me for a while. We know we're gearing up for the great solar flash, and it's going to change life on this earth. It already has been, because our sun is changing, and you're seeing all the changes in the world, and all this energy in the electromagnetic spectrum, which is also measured in the Schumann resonance, is penetrating the ground and is changing everything in this world. So right now, you might be experiencing the energy of purging of people, things, and situations. Allow the purge to happen. And then, light warriors, you will become the person that you came here to be. And so it is. It's good to see everyone. I hope that this was helpful for you. And if you're experiencing any purging of your own, whether it's physical, right? I've been in the past week experiencing purging across the board. People, things, situations, purging physically in the body. Okay. And this is okay. It's okay to purge, even though it might be very uncomfortable. But evolution happens when we're under great pressure, and it forces us to grow. Oh, thank you. Yes, and if you need something to help you go through these times, on the channel page, I have many solfeggio frequencies, 30-minute ones that I filmed by the ocean and added the frequency. So you have it's actually the most organic one you'll find on YouTube, right? You usually see the computerized ones, but I just filmed the ocean for 30 minutes and use this to navigate these time periods, because the frequencies are going to help your DNA. The 528 hertz, which I just shared a few days ago, is going to be helpful for your DNA. I see a lot of people are leaving alcohol behind, and that's important. And that's why it's called spirits, which I also shared in that video. It's called spirits. And, a lot of in our society, because everything's backwards and satanic and Luciferian, they promote alcohol and all these things while it's actually one of the most dangerous things. And I know many of my friends that have overcome these addictions. And, we even seen it with cigarettes in the past. And over time, they actually finally stopped promoting cigarettes, which is important. So, everything that the Matrix pumps out, you need to let it purge. And, we don't want our children growing up with alcohol and cigarettes and all these other things as well. So these are important things to purge because our children are watching as well. So purge the things that no longer resonate. And, one thing at a time. You might have just started your awakening journey right now, and you just need to make one change at a time. You don't need to make 45 changes all at once. That's it becomes a little overwhelming when you do 45 changes at once. So I'm here to be authentic, as always. One change at a time. Maybe you stopped alcohol. Maybe you stopped cigarettes. Maybe you stopped fast food. Right now you stop processed food. Right, all these things, one thing at a time, and eventually you're going to see how you feel different and everything changes. And the one thing that we're all dealing with, because it's done by design, is stress. And sometimes it's hard to remove stress, but if you have people in your everyday life that cause you stress, have the courage to walk away from those people and say bye-bye, say deuces, and get out of there. So, I hope that's also helpful for all of you. This is time to purge. And as I just said, with riding the wave, that's why it's important that we have this energy theme right now of purging. So ride this wave right now. Take the initiative to purge things. You have people dragging you down. You have narcissists dragging you down. Purge the people. You have food dragging you down. You have alcohol or cigarettes dragging you down. These are the things to purge now. So use the energy that's here now of the theme of purging. And you're going to see, you're going to create great changes. And that's what the whole world is going through right now. This energy of purging. And we want to purge so we make room for so much more. And it's not easy, but these are the life lessons that you're here to gain. Life lessons. And you could say, oh, how is this person turning on me, right? We're going to see it. My brothers have shared it, and I'm sharing it as well. And it could be for many different reasons. You might, have a different belief system from the mind control narrative, and you have people turn on you. And that's okay, because there's only one person that you're responsible for, and that person is yourself. And I hope that you realize this, and don't live your life in fear. Don't live your life in fear of people. Don't live your life in fear of judgment and expectations. There's a video on judgment and expectations on the channel page. Keep going. And we're going from an age of dark to light. So that's why everything's being purged. And you'll see as you're in the public, right? The people are all nice, and all that was hidden behind. You might get people that say things maybe behind your back, or want to write things to you privately, Everything is going from dark to light. Look at all the beautiful comments. Please, share comments on the videos. Take a look through the comments themselves, and you could see the shift. You could see the anger, right? Yeah, some of you call them trolls, right? Narcissists, whatever you want. They hang out on the bottom, lonely at the bottom, with no thumbs up, right? That's what this shift is going. As we all raise our vibration, people need to raise the vibration with us, otherwise they go down. So that's another thing too. You could actually use the comments. Scroll the comments, Light Warriors. Scroll the comments, and you see all the lower ones, they stay on the bottom. That's kind of like how the reality is happening right now. So each person needs to go within and raise their vibrational frequency. So purging now is a good time. Purge the limiting beliefs that were given to us by the Matrix. Purge people that are dragging you down. Purge everything. Purge your subconscious programs. Purge your habits that aren't serving the greatest purpose. And everything will begin to shift. And I hope that today's message on purging is helpful for you. If you have not connected already, please connect to our Telegram, the pinned comment on the top here, our everyday lives on Telegram. And I share all day long, I can only be on here for so long, So, but it gives us a place, and our group chat gives you all a place to talk to one another as we're going through the spiritual awakening, because I know it could be very stressful. It could be very scary out there, right? But the illusion is very powerful. The illusion is very powerful. And, we're not really seeing the truth. And you think when you just focused in on something, you think that you're seeing the truth, but we're not. And it seems insurmountable and it seems scary, but purge through everything and you're going to be just fine, kid. So I have a few messages made already that's waiting for you all. I have a lot of new things, and going to talk about new things. Going to talk about what was in this glass earlier today, new things that I've been trying on my journey, and hopefully, again, trial and error. I already did this video and you'll see it soon, maybe tomorrow. And, we'll see if these changes improve ourselves. So we don't want to keep doing the same thing. We don't want to keep going down the same road. We want to take a new path and try out something new. So don't be worried about the purging. Let it purge. Let it all out there. And I love you all. Connect on Telegram. And don't worry about what's going on in the world, Light Warriors. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the energy of purging that's happening right now and shown in the Schumann resonance. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. And please keep sharing, because that's how we're growing. We're growing authentically. If the message resonates, please continue to share. And we're growing by the day, and nothing will stop us, Light Warriors. We keep going. Even when the haters come, when the narcissists come, we keep going up no matter what. And everything is going to be revealed in this time period. And don't worry about losing. Keep losing. Keep purging. That's okay, because now you made room for abundance. Once again, purge so you make room for abundance. So I love you all. I see you soon. Please share this message and leave comments on this message. And let's get this message out there to the people. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Yep. Keep on purging and make changes. One at a time. One at a time. You don't have to do 45 changes at once. One at a time. And you'll be totally new, light warriors. Love you all. Take care.